Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone. I got BJ to my right,
Hello.
WC across from me,
How we doing?
and I got Mike B across the other end of the table.
Hello, everybody.
We're back. It's been a few weeks off, but we're here, and we're excited to be back. Talk about some things,
Very excited, dude.
you know. And I know you guys didn't want to hear that same old WC intro where he talks like he's like one of those late night DJ operators from the 70s about to get in the mood with you. So we're going to change it up today.
Trying to get those panties wet. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
hello.
Oh, hey.
But yeah, so got a nice Moscow mule over there.
It's an Irish mule.
Irish.
Irish.
Mule. There you
Oh.
go.
I'm not a vodka guy. I like
Okay,
Jameson.
well, there you go. Starting it off the right way. What'd you put in ours? I didn't even know what you gave me.
That is a big house and cherry Pepsi. It's a double, though.
Double shot.
'Cause I like to party.
I like it.
What'd you have yesterday?
Came here to party.
Oh, I had a lot yesterday. Had
You
a
just stick to
couple.
one thing? You just went
No,
all
I like to go around the board.
Okay.
Had a Jack and Coke, had a rum and Coke, had a whiskey sour, drank a lot of Natty Light.
An amaretto sour?
Amaretto
Did not get
sours,
an
dude.
amaretto
Oh,
sour.
Oh.
I was. By the time there was the option, I was too fucked up
Dude,
to
you
even
gotta
do anything.
call in the closer at that point.
Hey, I called all you guys in.
dude, you gave me like 20 minutes notice.
Hey.
I live 45 minutes away.
Very true.
Actually, where he ended up, though, you were
Where I
only
ended
like
up,
10
though,
minutes
I was
away.
only- yeah,
Yeah, barley, right?
You said
Yeah.
meet at the Goose.
yeah.
That's where the meat spot was.
That's
That's
where
where
the meat spot
then the bus
So
took you.
or you ended up at barley. After.
Yeah, we ended up at Barley. Andrew was asking. He goes, "Where's Foot and Big Frank?" And I go,
Big
I go, "Who the hell's Big Frank?"
the big hurt over here.
I go, "I don't know if Frank." He goes, "No, who's the other guy?" I go, "Josh." He goes, "Yeah, Big Josh." He goes,
Can I be Big Frank now?
he goes, "Invite Foot and Big Frank out from the podcast." I go, "Oh, okay."
Oh man, I definitely would have came out if I didn't have Eric this week.
I had to watch Little E or else I would have came out too.
Yeah,
True
this
story.
guy.
So
Sounds about right.
True story.
Yep.
What? Let's talk. We gonna go Stanley Cup playoffs. We got the draft.
playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yeah, BJ, how about the Stanley Cup playoffs?
I'll tell you what. I was kind of brokenhearted last night.
What?
I was
I
excited
was torn
last
apart,
night.
man. I was watching it at Barley House.
Oh my God, I turned it on. It was in double overtime.
It was, yep.
All right,
literally-
we're talking about the Columbus Blue Jackets game
Yes.
and the Boston.
I
Boston Bruins.
literally turned. I saw Twitter. I forgot the game was on. I turned it on, and they literally were just getting the power play. And then, so I watched it from there. 2 minutes later, boom.
What time did that
Jackets
end?
win. 12:30.
Yeah,
It was
late.
like 12:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I started watching it with like 10 minutes into the end of the third period.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, all right, overtime. And I'm standing there next to some random guy and his girl. And I was like, who you guys rooting for? He goes, we're going for the Bruins. I was like, all right. And they go, who you going for? I go, I don't know. I just hope it goes to Game 7 and then I'll make a decision. But I think either way, though, I like both franchises.
Yeah.
I like Boston because it's an original 6. I like rooting for the
I got
old
this
teams.
sweet ass fucking Bruins hoodie, dude. That's pretty cool.
Because then it's like, but I feel obligated because it's it's a hometown team. But
This
then
is
they
Ohio.
said, but then they said, fuck it, it's Columbus, not Cleveland. I said,
Oh,
you
there
make
we
a
go.
good
Here
point.
we fucking
There you go.
Hey,
Awesome.
we root
I
for
like
the
this.
Buckeyes. Okay, we love
That's
the Buckeyes.
collegiate, it
They're
doesn't matter.
in Columbus. It does matter.
No, it
It
doesn't.
does matter.
No.
It matters. Yep.
Nope.
Well,
Yep.
you gonna be a Miami fan?
Miami.
The U?
Yeah.
No, but no, and on top of that, we have the Blue Jackets minor league affiliate team, the Monsters. They are
All that.
they
does
are the
not
minor
matter.
league to the Jackets. We are
That's why they're so good, though. because of the Monsters.
Columbus and Cleveland are intertwined. So Columbus is like the branch city, not Cincinnati, Josh.
Might as well root for
Not
Cincinnati. I mean, it's
Cincinnati.
an Ohio
That's a
thing.
difference.
Might
That's
as
a
well root
different.
for 'em.
They're basically a different state down there.
It's still
Yeah,
Ohio.
they're like Kentucky people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bunch of hill jacks.
Look, once you get out of the Cleveland area,
So
it doesn't really matter.
hey, all I'm saying,
anymore.
go Jackets.
That's fine. I'm not even a fucking
Go.
Bruins fan.
You're a Boston fan.
He's
I'm a Flyers fan.
You're
you
a, I don't
fuck.
care. You're a Boston fan. You love everything Boston.
It's not true.
Well, it's the city
I'm
of
not a
champions.
Yeah.
That's why he loves them. Front runner over here.
Front runner.
Yeah.
Front
I don't really like the
Hey,
fucking
weren't
Blue
you the one-
Jackets
you're
because
the-
they're
You're the
fucking
one just telling me
tied
how you
series
like
right
Golden
now.
State over here.
I
What?
grew up in
Grew
Golden
up
State.
there.
Yeah.
Grew up there.
You
I'm
also
not that
grew-
much of a bandwagon fan.
Exactly. You know.
Speaking of, aren't they hurt over there?
Huh?
Who,
No,
Golden State?
they just
Yeah.
Nope, they
won
just played
today.
game 1 and they won.
yeah,
Oh,
big time.
They
too.
looked
Big
they
one.
looked good to me.
damn. I try not to
So-
follow the West over there too much. I was sad that the Spurs lost.
I honestly though, but I think Denver will give another team. Like I want one of those two teams to come out of. Actually, no, I lied. I like Portland too, but
I like Portland.
honestly, if any one of those teams could come out of the West, I'd be fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Denver's probably got a better shot to, beat Golden State than San Antonio. So, but honestly, I like Portland. I like
Wait.
Portland.
Did the Celtics win?
I think they did.
By like 20.
Yeah.
I'm a Boston fan, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge
Wonder,
Boston
wonder
fan.
why.
We got that established.
Would you guys rather watch the NHL playoffs with the Blue Jackets doing good or the NBA playoffs, just in general?
I don't give a shit about the Blue Jackets. So
I'd say I'd go Blue Jackets. The NHL.
I'll say yeah, because
Just you know what I mean?
I'm
Because
almost set
I
on
like
Golden
Jackets
State
don't move the
winning.
needle.
So
I like the NBA playoffs,
doesn't
but
move the needle.
man, today's game just is as
It's
good
pitch ball.
as good as it was just so annoying just because there's so many fouls. The game is so slow. There's
Pitch ball.
no rhythm to the game.
It's all ticky tack.
It was very ticky
it,
tack.
it was a boring game to watch.
You
Even
know?
though it was like
Even though it was a
actually
4-point
good
game,
Yeah.
I don't like how there's no defense in the game anymore.
Oh, dude, you get,
Dude, I was just looking up the scores of
you
some
do
of those
this,
West
hey,
games.
Just a little bit of
Yeah. It was like 145 to 124. What the fuck
personal
kind of game is that?
Ah, damn it!
you know.
Too
Like,
many
I wanna-
blow-
I
too
Now I
wanna
many
can't
see
shoot
like
my
blowouts, too.
three.
Like a 97 to 85 kind of game, you know?
Here, just give me a flinch. Flinch at me. Oh, foul. Oh, foul.
It's almost as bad as soccer.
Yeah,
It is.
soccer sucks like that.
Dude, they flop like a motherfucker out there.
They
That's the only
they
thing
sell the shit out
they
of it.
do. That's the only thing I don't like about soccer. I do like the Premier League.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
Premier
had it
League
on
did
today.
Verjao did that shit. Fucking at
For
one
us,
o'clock.
we loved it.
hilarious.
We loved it when he was with us. But
And then he did it when he was on
Golden State.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
he
there
went
he
to
had
Golden
that
State.
one
Like
that was
Golden
really
State.
bad. He was falling like for
Everyone
like
was
3
booing
minutes,
the
dude.
shit out of him.
Yep.
God.
but yeah, no, definitely NHL right now.
Go Blue Jackets, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You guys buy your jerseys yet for the Browns?
Nah.
I've had mine.
Who would you guys get?
I'm torn
One
between
player. Who would you get?
I'm torn between Baker and Beckham.
I got Baker.
I kind of want to get a
I'd like to
Baker
get a
one.
Baker one.
And listen, I got the Color Rush too, which they said Color Rush are here to stay.
I love the color rush.
That was nice.
So
It's a
like,
nice
if they're gonna
color.
change the jerseys next year, they're gonna keep the Color Rush as an alternate option.
Yeah, I mean they make money off that, so of course it's gonna
Yeah.
stay.
And they actually petitioned the league again because the Chargers just petitioned the league to use their Color Rush as their home jersey this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
They said the Browns can do this. They're trying to do the same.
Yeah.
So
Get to
I
use
kind
it
of
for
like
more.
the white ones, man. I don't know why.
The standard, just standard.
The
Yeah.
the
they're
away
not
game
bad. No,
ones?
they're not bad.
I just like it because of like how they look.
They're clean.
Yeah, a clean
Yeah.
look.
But yeah, I mean, I can't wait till they pull out the new ones. That would be cool. Next
Man,
year.
pretty sweet.
I like the new lettering and all
I
that.
didn't really pay attention. Is
Yeah.
it cool?
The numbers. Yeah, they got a slightly different font.
Nice.
It's more noticeable than their color change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what jerseys I really hated was those fucking blue Cavs ones, like the really light sky blue looking ones. You know
They
what
looked
I'm
like I was
talking
watching the Nuggets.
Yeah, the,
Yeah,
the white and
yeah.
the white and blue ones
about?
that they had.
Those
The
were
ones this year,
terrible. Yeah,
were
those were
terrible.
man.
Yeah, I didn't know where that came from. To be
Yeah.
honest.
it was the city edition, I think,
Oh.
or
Yeah.
something. You know what though? As bad as those were, man, I almost think they're better than those ridiculous ones they wore last year. The gray ones.
Oh, the
Remember
gray
when we
and-
went to the
gray
I
game?
and
hated
yellow.
those ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they were
the gray and
so
yellow, yeah.
stupid.
Oh
those.
yeah, there's no
Nothing.
flair. I like the black ones.
Yeah,
Right,
black
the black
ones
ones
are
are
nice.
fine.
I would actually wouldn't care if they went back kind of like the old colors every now and then.
Yeah.
The old, what is it? The blue, orange,
Blue and
black.
orange. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fine. Yeah,
I
throw
like
that
those old
every
school
now and
colors.
then.
They had a better mix of jerseys when LeBron was here the first time because they had a lot of options back then.
Hey, who's LeBron recruiting for his team next year? Any word on that?
Nobody. I don't think anybody's gonna come.
They hinted at Durant because they said Durant's agent was meeting with Rich Paul and everything, but I see Durant going to the Knicks or Nets if he leaves.
There's a lot of rumors going over there, but I don't think anyone will really join him.
No.
with LeBron.
Yeah, I think he's kind of on his own for a while. I mean, when you look
Yeah.
at it,
You
he's
know,
got.
who who he could get potentially.
I know. I heard Kyrie's trying to make up with him, and
Well, yeah, but I would say if anything, it would be if he could get Kawhi to come there. Because Kawhi,
cool.
if Kawhi leaves Toronto, it's going to be for LA.
Mhm.
People say it's going to be the Clippers, but if LeBron can talk him into
oh
going
no,
to the
he's
Lakers,
better off going to the Clippers.
he
It's a
is.
better run organization.
It
The
is.
Lakers
better
are a
coach,
shit show.
better
Yeah,
run.
yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
better owners.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of one of those weird situations in the NBA now because
yeah.
you really don't need LeBron to win championships. Like you could team up with one or two other guys and just be as good. You know,
LeBron screwed himself. He really, I mean, he should not have signed the 3-year deal.
Yeah.
Or 4-year
4-year
deal.
Or
Fourth year is an option.
Yep.
For him.
But if you look at it,
So
like
he's got 3 years for sure.
he's got
there.
3 years left. Let's say he goes the full length. So that means he's got this year, which would be a rebuilding year,
Right.
and then
Yes.
you got 2 years to win a championship.
Which
I don't see it happening.
He's going to bail.
which
before
all
that.
depends on landing a free agent.
Yeah, I
Because
feel
I think the 4th year of that deal, which is the player option, I think that's the year his son gets drafted.
yeah.
So he's not going to pick up that
So
option.
he's gonna wait until see where his son gets drafted.
Right.
Watch, it'll be fucking Cleveland. How funny would that be?
I mean,
That'd be
it's,
cool.
if he has to play well, but here's the thing though, they're going to change that rule now again, change it back to where kids can come straight out of high school. So
Oh, really?
yeah, it's going to happen soon.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it won't actually be able to start until like 2 or 3 more years, but
Right.
they're going to change the rule again.
But I like that rule. But when you think about the small list of people that actually made it worth it, though,
Right. I don't like the one and done sounded better than kids coming out of high
Yeah.
school at first,
Yeah.
but then it's like I feel like it just should be, you either come straight out of high school or
you go through all 3
through
4 years.
like
Yeah.
football. You have
Yeah.
to go 3 years in a program.
Yeah, because I don't
Just-
think this one and done rule changed anything.
You're
as
fucking a
opposed
lot
to
of
just
college programs by doing that.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a good look for college basketball. It's
There's other ways to get in the league now. You could go through Euro
through
League.
Europe,
You
yeah.
could do whatever you want now. So it
sucks.
you should just have it that they can come there.
It's just kill. I like the days when college basketball was 4 years. And
Yep.
you knew guys. You
Yep.
know, it's like now it's like 1 year for a guy. So
Unless
we'll
he's a white guy and he's staying there for 4 years.
usually.
His dad paid for him to get in the
Yeah.
program.
Yeah.
It's not going straight to the NBA, that's for sure.
Pretty much.
I got a question for you guys.
What's up?
You guys shave your chest at all?
Yes.
No, I don't really need to.
Like
I'm not
electric
very
or
hairy.
razor?
I'll like razor on
I've been
anything.
kind of lazy nowadays. I'll take the electric,
Gotta
the
go
long
electric.
clip,
Yeah, I'll do that.
and just long clip everything.
Yep.
yeah.
And then if I want to, I'll actually take the razor after that. But
No, that's too much work with the razor.
Yeah, too much of
Yeah.
a process.
It's like 20 minutes. I'll do my whole body.
yeah,
That I don't really need. I'm not that hairy, dude. So
That's
like,
that's a good thing.
yeah.
That's how mine is, but it comes in like patches, so it just looks weird. So I
Yep.
feel like
Yeah.
I don't want to leave it patchy, so I just cut it all off.
Right, I got.
so
Yeah,
it's
my,
like a-
my tattoos kind of cover it up a little bit. So
I'll start on my head. I'll go to beard, chest. I'll do my pits.
Yeah, you got to make it easy on yourself. Just
Then I go to my junk, and then it's like
there it is.
back in the day,
Yeah.
I used to shave my ass. That's not a good idea.
Oof.
Wait, with
That
a
was-
razor?
What?
Yeah, with a razor.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Where'd you get the balls to do that? Holy shit, razor that?
how'd you do that though? Like you spread the
You gotta be
cheeks in.
flexible.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
back then I wasn't as big, so I just kind of reached behind. But once the stubble comes in after like day 2 or 3, dude, you're itching the fuck out
Oh
of it.
yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
a
Is
terrible
that
idea.
So I was, so I'm getting ready for this wedding. I'm trying to look all fly, get the whole body. looking
yeah,
right.
that suit fits a little bit better when you're all shaved.
So
So you shaved your ass.
well, I didn't want to shave.
more
You're
My,
aerodynamic.
itchy right now. Is what you're saying.
well, I didn't want to shave my ass
Is this a
because
nude wedding?
because I knew I'd get stubble. I didn't want stubble in my ass. So I bought these wax strips
Oh,
from Walmart.
wow.
And I've waxed like my junk area before. That's fine.
Okay,
It's
I
like
never
a
done
turtle
that.
shell down there.
What?
Is it like a turtle shell down there?
Yeah, it's just smooth.
Oh,
So I'll just give it a quick rip, save some time sometimes. And so like I'm reading the directions because I haven't used them in a while. And it says don't put it on your genital area, and I'm thinking, oh, that's just your balls or your lips. Stay away from. So I whip out 2 of them. I put on one on each side of the cheek, and I'm just whatever. I yank them off, and I'm looking at them like I don't think it worked. So I'm like kind of feeling. And I'm like, yeah, it's still there. And I was like, that's weird. I was like, my ass is kind of gummy though. So I was just like, fuck it. I'll hop in the shower or whatever. So I finished cleaning up and shit. I get out of the shower. Dude, my ass glued shut. Like it wouldn't, the glue wouldn't come off. So I hopped back in the shower because I was trying to dry myself out. I go, what the fuck? My ass is glued together. So I hop back in the shower. I'm just like lathering it up with soap. because like hopefully that'll cut through it all.
Yeah.
Dude, it didn't do it. My fucking washcloth got caught in there. Dude, it's like something out of an Adam Sandler film.
Oh my god.
So all the wax basically just came off in your ass?
Yeah, because it's not really like a true wax. It's more like just a piece of sticky tape. is really all
Okay,
it
yeah,
is.
I never used that before.
Really
so I don't know.
adhesive shit. So like if you put it, like I've used it on like arms, legs, and shit.
Yeah.
But dude, I put it right one on each side of the cheek because you split them apart. So I was just like, in there.
Got
So
in there.
I pulled them out, and I didn't want to leave them in too long because it's a sensitive area. So I left them on for about a minute or so, and I yanked on it. And I was like, oh, it came off pretty easy. Here I know, it came right off the fucking plastic, went right in my ass, dude. Dude, my ass was glued from like Sunday to Wednesday. Dude, I just had to keep walking around and like spreading them apart. I was shoving my boxers up in there to keep them separated. It was terrible. I tried rubbing alcohol
How
in
did
there.
you go to work and function?
Oh, it was awful, dude. It was like I had swamp ass, but I couldn't air it out because it was stuck shut.
Is this the story you wanted to tell us?
Oh, yeah, that's the story I want to tell you guys.
I never came across that before. I don't know. Was it
more-
because of the hair on the ass that made it, or it was just like faulty equipment or something?
I don't know. It's maybe because it was kind of already a damp area.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
I
true.
needed to air it out a little bit.
It's hard to do.
But either way, yeah, it left a lot of residue. But they comes with this like a bottle of like a cleaner to get rid of any of that. But I was like, I'm not putting that anywhere near my ass. Who knows what that'll do? Because it smelled kind of chemically,
Smells like it's gonna
looks
burn
like-
your skin off.
Yeah, it looks like a bottle of Loctite.
If any of our listeners know why that happened, please send it to the 1673podcast@gmail.com. We would love to know what the actual reason of that happening
Any
was.
of our medical friends out there?
Because that
Gotta be
just
something
blows my
with the
mind.
temperature.
Always read the instructions. Evidently, the genital area
I don't
covers
know.
the other part too. the
I think
grundle.
that would be something that
Still part of the
it's
area.
pretty self-explanatory. You just do it, and
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Or
you
next
glue your
time you
ass.
just get the lotion stuff and just let it sit and then
Nair?
yeah,
You ever use Nair?
do that. Yeah,
I haven't.
Dude, I
Never
got
used
chemical
Nair.
burns from that one time.
Did you?
Yeah, I left it on for like 25 minutes.
Dude, you're supposed to leave it on for 5 minutes.
I was watching TV. I just felt it like on my back of my neck. And I'm like, damn, this shit fucking hurts. Looked like I got sunburn.
Yeah, dude, I got this like patch on my lower back. I'll just put that on there.
What if it gets like inside?
What do you
Now
mean?
he's losing some hair.
No, it's just on his back. It's just
On
on
my
his...
lower back.
No, I'm saying if you put it on your ass though.
I'm not trying
I
to
don't-
do
I
all
don't
that.
recommend
Like, I mean,
that. Shave
listen, at the end of the day, my ass is my ass. That's just, it is what it is. Like Josh said, you're not going to the wedding and showing off your ass. So,
That's true.
you know.
Guess you're wearing chaps.
Ooh.
Is it frowned upon to shave your ass?
What kind of wedding was this?
I don't think it is.
Formal?
Yeah, it's formal.
Kentucky
it's
for me?
illegal in 5 states. So
Girls do it.
I'd do it.
It's just one of those things where it's like I cleaned the rest of my body. It's all nice and groomed. It's just like you got that little bit left. It's just like,
Might
why
as well
not?
go for it.
Yeah, I want to
Finish
do a
the job,
complete
right?
job.
all the
like-
way.
Yeah, even though no one's going to be looking at it. It's one
Yeah,
of those
gotta-
things for me. It's like I feel cleaner.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not gonna paint
I
the
get it.
wall and miss one spot, are you? That's fucking stupid,
Because I
right?
used to do it like in the summer. I used to shave it because you don't get the swamp ass. Same reason I shave my pits.
Yeah, I like
don't
shaving
sweat
the
as
pits.
much?
Yep.
So I was thinking the same principle.
Yeah, I like that reason. It does not.
I like it.
Did not work.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. That's
Tough times.
Did you
Yeah.
have to yell for the woman at all?
No, she was shopping. I was just freaking out by myself.
fucking yelling for the dog. Hey,
Yeah.
get there.
Bring a jar of peanut butter.
It really cuts through the wax.
Yeah,
The oils.
like when you get chewing gum stuck in your hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't say I've been there.
Yeah, I would not want to be that buddy that gets that call. Hey, can you help me out for a second?
Can you get me out of a jam?
No.
Yeah. Ever been the buddy or your buddy's like, hey, just had a seizure. Yeah, you okay?
You okay?
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. Like, I was, you know what I mean? Like,
Who did that to you?
tell you off the air.
Oh, that was a real story?
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
it's an
story.
actual story.
Oh,
Yeah.
real
Wait, you
story.
had a seizure?
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
have a
Is
seizure.
it?
Somebody, my friend called me who had a seizure.
Oh.
And then what? It's like, what do you do now? It's like, you're okay.
I was like,
What do
you
you want me to
okay?
do now?
Why'd you even bother calling me?
Yeah.
Why didn't you call 911? The fuck am I
He'd,
gonna
he'd
do
had him.
for
He'd
you?
had a few before. So.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it was because we'd been drinking that night. So maybe.
It kind of reminds me of this one time I was watching my dad's dogs for him. He didn't tell me his fucking dogs have seizures. Or the
He
one
told me-
did.
Yeah, he told me the story.
Yeah, fucking thing was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know if dogs could have seizures.
Dude, this dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, fucking dog's dying on me on my first fucking day.
Yeah. That's the worst
Terrible.
is when you're watching somebody else's dog and then the dog's just fucking acting funny and you're like, oh shit, this dog's gonna
Well, I
die.
found out later my dad was like, you should hit that fucking dog with a shovel and buried it in the fucking yard. He's like, I hate that fucking dog. I'm like, oh, all right.
Lots of love, huh?
Fuck, he hated that dog. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
Get over to you with the fucking wax.
how was the wedding though? Did you feel good at the
Yeah,
wedding?
was the wedding good?
You
It was
dancing?
alright.
Yeah, you dancing?
yeah, I was doing a
Yeah,
little,
yeah,
little bit of dance. I'm
you
not
got-
much of a dancing
oh,
guy.
Hey,
But-
you just
I was kind of doing a shuffle.
This is home.
Well, here's the thing: is
So,
they
I
don't need
find
a
it
pizza.
more
They got
people
food there.
dance
Hey,
at weddings
hey,
than
Q-tip?
anything.
Yeah,
Q-tip.
I'll do it like if like
Give
75% of the
him the
people
dice.
in the there are doing
That's
it.
all he's got.
Yeah.
I'm not
that's
one of
really all
those
he's
first
got,
people on
man.
the floor. Like I'll slow dance. I like slow dancing, but like I got no skills. I can't
Oh,
dance for
I
shit.
mean, at weddings, everything's open.
I'm
So
actually
it's like
a pretty
if-
good dancer.
I can't dance for shit either. You get a little. You get
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a few of these guys in me.
Oh, speaking of
Ask
which,
Mike. I'll be the best dancer
those
in the world.
bartenders did not know how to pour.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I asked for
skimming ya?
I asked for a Jack and Coke, right? And they got like those 6-inch solo cups, the clear ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she pours it halfway full, and I'm like,
Hello.
All
How
right.
you doing?
my buddy's next to me. He's like, yeah, let me get a rum and Coke. She goes, oh, okay. And it's kind of dribbling as she's talking to him. And then she puts another one on top of that. I go, I'm looking at him like, the fuck is she doing over here? Dude, it was 75% Jack. And then, like, there was almost no room for the Coke. And I'm like, that's going to taste like shit.
Shit, man, that's a good deal she gave you though.
Yeah,
for paying like
what are we
$9
complaining
for
about?
a
Dude, I
Right.
got
shot.
fucked up off of like 4 drinks.
Yeah, she's pouring you all
shit
Jack.
faced.
You should
And I bet you
tip
left
her.
a $50 tip.
No, I didn't tip.
What?
What?
No. It was
Why?
an open bar.
You gotta tip an open bar.
Yeah, but if you're making me a drink, I expect you to make it right. That's the kind of drink I would make at home
dude,
to go to
most
She
bed.
people
gave you
complain-
more
She was doing you a favor.
I
Come on
think she
now.
just didn't know what she was doing.
Most people say two
Oh, man.
fingers, like she's giving you a whole fucking
She gave me
glass.
a
We're talking
fist.
about drinks, right?
That's,
Listen, she's giving you a bonus. I mean, you got to tip her.
I'd have tipped her.
Listen, either give her a tip or you give her the tip. One of the two.
She wasn't that good looking though.
Well,
Why
then
did you
just
give her a tip?
I don't carry cash.
You can tip on your fucking card.
Yeah, they got those
To a
things
tip
now.
jar?
Yeah.
You want to put your Venmo inside the jar?
Yeah, why not?
Just give her $20 out of your bank account.
Yeah.
I
Open up your PayPal, fucking PayPal it to her.
actually thought of this idea last night when we were on the party bus.
A lot of good things happening there.
Oh yeah, it was
so
fun.
Good
A
thoughts.
lot
You know what I'm
of,
saying?
lot of,
Like, good
lot of
thoughts.
thinking goes on.
Oh
lot
yeah,
of good
yeah,
thoughts
yeah,
over there.
thinking. So I'm sitting there and there was a stripper pole on it,
There you go.
and I'm thinking like, what if we opened up a strip club that didn't have cash? Like the dancers just they have their Venmo.
Make them salaried employees.
No, they just have their Venmo or their PayPal, and then like you can do it like through an app. Like they bring your iPads to the chair and shit, and then you can like dump confetti on them or like water, slime, like just cover them and shit. You know.
Oh man.
You can
yeah.
order what you want on there.
Yeah.
So you can add the food menu in there. You can have 2 girls come over and start smearing whipped cream on each other. And it's all done in the app. You don't have to worry about losing cash or your wallet. You're just debiting money to them.
Hey,
And
you
all
know-
the money goes to the dancers, you know?
I got a.
That's cool.
That's a great idea, and you should actually do that and start that. There's a shop right in Geneva. I know a great spot.
You know, the one bad thing about that is though, like if these girls are getting paid in cash, they can lie about how much they make, and they don't have to,
Yeah.
claim as much or
Now,
pay that
now
much.
you're
in
putting it
tax.
on the books.
Trust
Yeah,
me, though.
now you're putting it all on the books. Some might not.
That's
like
why I
that.
said, man, you pay him that salary, Josh.
These,
Pay 'em-
$8,000 for the year.
these girls get mad when you don't bring cash there. You know, I brought my card and I tried to swipe it in her ass, and she fucking got pissed. I was like, oh
She
shit.
flinched a little bit.
I brought a bag of quarters one time.
Oh no, you showered her with quarters.
I was going to make it hail.
Well, the thing was, he had those quarters in his pants, and the girl really came up to him.
My one buddy didn't even get a chance to unroll them. He just threw a whole roll of quarters at her. Hit her on the side of the head. She was not happy, man.
She fell down.
Fucking busted open all over the dance floor.
Oh my
Dude, they had
God.
to turn all the lights on to pick the shit up. They were not happy. They kicked us out real quick.
Yeah, then you lost all them quarters because they come in like $10
$10?
rolls.
Yeah,
$10
$10 rolls,
rolls,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Those are good rolls to have.
Back when WC was 17, that was a lot of money.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
A lot of quarters.
It is.
Oh, that's great.
crazy, man.
Speaking of a lot of money, remember back when you were like high school, working a part-time job, you'd take home like $150 a check, thinking that was like all the money in the world. Like, dude, we're gonna get so fucked up on all this money,
Dude.
I was just telling these guys when I was young, I had a check for $100 that I had to go to the bank and have my mom cash with me, and the teller asked me how I wanted it. I told her all ones, so it looked like more money.
Yeah.
So I would just have a wallet that was like
That
couldn't even
fat?
bend because it was so full of money.
You know how pissed she probably was.
Yeah, she was probably pissed. Like I didn't realize it, but she was probably like this fucking little kid.
counting those ones out.
I remember when I was counting my first communion money, I thought I'd hit the lottery.
Yep.
What'd you get?
It was like $400.
Hey.
You get savings bonds too. Did you get savings bonds or savings bonds were shit probably when you were?
I got a lot of savings bonds. I haven't used any of them yet.
Nope, don't use them. Let them appreciate.
We used to get them like every year at Christmas time. So I got. She was up until like my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of them that have matured, but the older ones get compounding interest.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Some of the old ones are really good.
You get like a $50 one from like '96. That thing's gonna be nice.
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
soon.
Add
Just
it
sitting
up.
there warming up for me.
We gotta go on a boat.
We might have to get a boat.
Do it.
Man's got to have a boat.
Gotta have a boat.
Gotta have a boat.
You need to get your truck back so we can pull your boat around.
Never thought I'd be
I do want to get a boat though.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't know.
What do you want a boat for?
That'd be
Do you
cool.
want to fish or do you just want to cruise?
Both.
Oh, I was watching Wolf of Wall Street last night.
I'd get like a
We need to-
pontoon though. You can get those for cheap.
I
I'm gonna get,
love
like, a
pontoon
regular
boats.
boat.
Pontoon boats are the,
Gotta
are the
build
best.
the area for the chopper out. You know, you got a little extended cab there.
You get fucked up, just pass out on the deck.
That's right.
I mean, you're only going 14 knots. Just cruising.
That's
you
a
go
cruising
fishing
boat,
off
yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah, but you can go fast enough. You put a bigger motor on it. You can hang.
you
go
know.
jet skiing.
Might have a little chop. Nothing big though.
Yeah.
Hey, few broken dishes. That's it.
Yeah.
You're that honey. A few broken dishes.
Fucking guys.
That movie's great, dude. It's fucking great. It's like that was the plane that came to pick us up. A bird flew in the tailpipe and it blew up.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. I got derailed there for a minute.
Oh, that's at Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
I
you ever
haven't
seen
seen
it?
it in a while.
Oh yeah.
It's got like the most beautiful girl in the world in it.
He has the boat, you know, and then they're in Italy, and then he gets a call because his wife's aunt dies, so they're like, oh my god, you know, they're upset. They have to go, they have to go to the funeral. Well, he's like, hey, she had her name on a bank account with $20 million over in Switzerland. He's got to get there to go make sure he doesn't lose his money like within the next day. So they're going through like whatever sea or ocean to get there. And there's shitty weather, and there's all these huge tides and everything. That's where it's in. Like the captain of the boat was like, oh yeah, there's a little bit of chop, like, you know, and everything. So they ended up capsizing and having an Italian boat come rescue them. And then the end of that part was he had a chopper come to pick them up, and it blew up. Like right when it was about to pick them up because a bird flew in like one of the engines or something like that.
Weren't they in the middle of a hurricane?
It was shitty weather, you know, out there wherever it was.
Calm
but,
storm.
Yeah. So.
A few broken dishes.
Hey, you hear that, honey? A few broken dishes. Like it's
Anyway,
Yeah.
buried down the
moving
hatchets.
on. How about this draft?
I didn't watch any of it.
I didn't watch it either, but I did like the results.
I watched it. I'm the one guy that watched it.
You're gonna have to fill us in because I didn't.
It's a lot of waiting around for.
Hey.
Too much time for a draft.
Yeah.
It was good though. We got a first round corner in the second round. I mean, and arguably the best corner in the draft at pick 46. Arguably. He was graded as the best corner for on a lot of people's boards. So, for whatever reason, he fell.
I like Jawan Williams.
Yeah. From where?
The draft came to Cleveland. Would you guys go?
From the draft.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's an experience. I would
How
want
much
to.
does it cost to get in?
Yeah.
Let's just say it was like $50.
I'm in.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm in for.
I don't know.
I'm in.
Does it cost anything to get into the draft?
I'm sure it does. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
any
I
event.
think it's-
event.
I mean, they
I'm-
had 200,000 people there, so
I'm in-
that's what I was wondering.
I'm in for $200 because it's an experience. It's like a one-time thing.
$200.
$200.
$200.
That's a lot of money to be standing around. And
Go watch a
screaming into
fucking
camera.
graduation of people you don't know.
I'm in.
This is what it
They're
is.
gonna have the whole fucking list up for you.
Okay, are we talking about? Are we talking day one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to go there all 3 days?
If I
Wait,
was gonna do it, I would do Thursday, Friday.
Is it $200 for like the whole time or just like the one day?
One day. I'm talking 1 day price.
Yeah, how many beers are you drinking in that time period? I'd be getting fucked up.
Yeah, it'd have to.
Well, have you seen the people on there? You gotta get fucked up there.
Are you dressing up if you go?
I wear my Baker jersey.
You gonna paint your face?
No,
Your banker jersey?
Yeah.
Baker.
JP Morgan?
I go.
JP Morgan Chase.
I'll go
Chase.
first round. First day, I should say. Most I'd spend is $70. I don't think I'd want to go anything after that.
Yeah, I'd do like $30 for the first day.
This guy.
I'm cheap.
And we better have a pick. If we don't have a pick, I'm not going at all.
I'm not even gonna say it, Josh.
Oh, yeah, if we don't have a pick, there's no point in going.
Yeah, I
This
wouldn't
guy.
go at all.
Finance is a bed. But he
Hey,
can't spend $50
listen.
on a ticket to the draft.
You got to
He
save your money
spends every
somewhere.
day
Yeah.
in that fucking bed though.
Oh, dude, it was amazing.
Obviously, he makes right decisions where he saves money somewhere else, where he could buy that bed then.
He's probably got, I don't know, how much on your wall right now?
Don't say that. You don't have to answer that question.
It's okay.
Yeah, these are things that he gets to keep. No one cares if he went to the draft.
Hey, I say the draft
But
is
you-
Show me the proof.
The draft is an experience, and actually, what would be even better is if it was in New York at Radio City, because I think that would be the ultimate experience if you're able to go there.
If there was like a like VIP tickets that you could get
Yeah.
to where you can walk around earlier before everyone, check out all
That
the
would be cool.
stations. Yeah, you could pretend to be talking on the phones and shit. Yeah, that would be cool. But I'm not just gonna show up for 6 hours.
I
and
want to
just
though.
stand
I do
there.
want to go one day at some point. I don't want to go somewhere. I
Let's go,
definitely-
Foot. I'll go with you if you go.
You would stay in the hotel room.
I'd find something to do. What city is it in?
Louisville.
Louisville? I ain't
Is
going.
that
Fuck
hoodie
it.
tight enough? Or?
You like it?
Yeah, I do like it. It is tight.
I didn't read your.
was the
What
point.
does it say?
Yeah, that's why
The
he
Tommy
asked if they
Hilfiger.
had them smaller,
Oh,
but they said
yeah, that's
no.
cool.
Is that a schmedium?
I believe it's a large, but I don't.
Nah, it's a
It's a little small for a large.
That's because you're getting really big gains.
Yeah, I tried to put on my skinny jeans
Hey,
last night.
Who's got the tape measure?
It
We're
wouldn't
not
fit.
breaking out the tape measures. Get
You
really.
asked if I
guy's
brought one.
Yeah, I did that sarcastically.
WC is not sarcastic about measuring the gains.
Oh, you're measuring the gains.
Well, yeah, that's what it said.
Oh, I,
Yeah, he wants to see if
as
like.
soon as I heard you wanted to pull out a tape measure and start measuring, I stopped reading the group chat like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's time for me to exit this day.
Hey, that's where this guy draws the line.
That's where I drew
all
the
right?
line.
Draw the
That's
line.
where you draw the line in there. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm understanding that right. Okay. This fucking guy.
But I was telling Eric, I think there were 2 picks that I think that were projected that I did not agree with. It was Kyler Murray. I did not think he was deserved to be number 1, and I thought Dwayne Haskins didn't deserve to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah. I
And,
think. Okay.
I mean, he went, was it 15th?
Mhm.
Which I think it's about where I would say, lower end of the first round.
He shouldn't have been the third quarterback off the board.
No.
No way.
But I don't know. I don't trust him.
Who, Haskins?
Yeah.
He looked
Like-
a little big when he was doing his thing. I thought he.
He needs to be a big boy.
He looks a little
yeah.
out of shape to me.
I mean, I like,
He's big like that though. He weighs in about 250.
you look at the history of Ohio State quarterbacks.
I mean, the history.
They've never really done it well in the league for the most part. But you look at, like, when we watched Cardale Jones,
Yeah.
everyone doubted him until, like, the playoffs started, and then he was just shitting on everybody. He was one of those guys where it's like, okay, I'm confident that this guy can place the ball exactly where it wants to go.
Yeah.
When Haskins would throw it, I'd just be sitting there like, oh, shit, is it going to get picked? Is it going to get picked? Like, I just didn't like when he was in the game. He didn't inspire confidence to me.
I don't know, man. It's hard to they lost one game. Like it's hard to not feel confident. in
I don't
the guy.
think he'll have a good NFL career. I think going to the team he went to, I think he's set up for failure right off the start. So
The Redskins are going to fuck him. That's a horribly run
I think he'll
organization.
have a good career. I think he can play. He'll be one of those quarterbacks that'll play well enough that'll overcome the bad situation that he's coming into.
I mean, I hope so.
I think he'll probably be the best quarterback to come out of the draft this year. There's no way Daniel Jones will be any good. That dude's a scrub. And if you want to talk about someone that came out of nowhere to be where he is and use his connections to get where he is, like the fact that he was coached by Cutcliffe at Duke, they have personal relationships with the Mannings, Peyton, Eli. You know, if Eli was going to have one guy come in to be a successor, this makes all the sense in the world. That they did not deserve to be number 6 though. So and Kyler Murray would not have been the first pick either if it wasn't Kingsbury that's the coach for the Cardinals.
Yeah,
that's the only reason. I mean,
and I could understand why they even got rid of Josh Rosen.
That's why, because Kingsbury wanted Kyler Murray.
That's terrible.
When they looked at what they had to give up to go up and get Josh Rosen last year, then what they traded him for this year.
Yeah.
They got hosed.
Yeah.
It was bad, man.
It's like you got to stick with him for at least another year to see. I mean, you can build that guy up with a couple of receivers.
Yeah.
But then you look at the Dolphins, they got Fitzpatrick. Now they got
Dude, you want to talk about someone out of shape, by the way? They showed a picture of Fitzpatrick. He's put on a little bit of weight, too.
Well, he's like 36. He's old.
I know, but he's
that
like,
guy carry? He's already made millions of dollars.
He blamed it on birthday cake. He's got 7 kids.
Oh.
Damn.
But
yeah.
That contract goes to good use then.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I do not think Kyler Murray is going to be a good quarterback in the NFL. As soon as I found out he doesn't watch tape.
He doesn't watch tape?
I'm out. He doesn't watch film. He said he doesn't
change.
He doesn't like watching game film. And that was that's the biggest red flag that any player could have said in the draft. His stock should have plummeted right then and there.
Right.
I saw his press
The
conference.
Cardinals knew they were taking him the minute they hired Kingsbury, though.
And it's just like you don't even want to look into that. Like a guy who he admitted he doesn't like watching tape. Like, you know who else was a number 1 pick? Who?
I was gonna say Johnny probably didn't watch tape either.
No, he probably didn't watch tape either.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say Jamarcus Russell didn't watch tape. I mean, your athletic talent and ability is only going to get you so far.
Right.
But when you get on the biggest stage like that, you gotta use everything to your advantage.
And that's the thing. It's like I guarantee you, 31 out of 32 teams saw that as a red flag.
Oh yeah.
And the only one that didn't was the Cardinals, and it's because they just didn't care from the start. They were going to draft him the minute they hired Kingsbury. He said, "Hey, I'm going to come in. Here's who I'm taking at number 1," and that's that.
Yeah, I think Bosa should have gone higher than him.
Yeah, he should. And if they would have kept Rosen, then if they wouldn't have hired Kingsbury, let's just say they hire a different coach or keep Wilkes, then yeah, Bosa would have been the number 1 pick.
John, you playing in a fantasy league this year?
John, actually, I got an opening.
Got an opening.
When does it start?
We draft in August, 3rd week of August.
All right, I'll do it.
You're in?
All
right, cool.
Who's leaving?
Mark Reeves. He asked me if I could find someone to replace
because
him.
he's too high every year.
Guy likes to get high.
He's probably not even looking at his.
Openings.
Probably doesn't even change his.
Oh, don't even say
if Josh
two
doesn't do it, I'm
Don't
not
even
doing
say 2 openings.
Josh is not. No,
I might not play this year.
You'll be the first defending champion ever to not play the next year.
Yeah, we'll be the first defending champions ever to play.
Damn straight we will, Mike. 3 years running, right?
Here's one thing before we guarantee your spot, though. You can't be one of these guys that doesn't like to trade.
What do you mean?
Like, you got to be willing to make trades.
Like to trade, John.
I don't like trading.
I throw trades out all the fucking time, and they all get
red
shut
flag.
down.
Why?
Because trading's fun. That's what makes the league. Tell
Yeah,
me, Josh.
if it's worth it
half
to
the
me.
fun.
Yeah,
Like I'll trade away like my B and C players. I don't trade away my aces. Doesn't matter how many people you're giving me. Like if my quarterback and running back and there's a wide receiver giving me almost 20 points in a game, I'm not trading them away. I'll trade away like my 10-point guys.
All right. That's fair.
makes sense.
I mean, you can't give up your core.
I
like to keep a wide bench,
Dirk
though.
never does fucking trades. Remember that?
No, he says from
I
the
want
start
like
that he
6
doesn't
guys on my bench.
I got him to do one
I
trade
think
the
it
whole
is 6
fucking
guys
time.
because
Then I gave him
there's
Kamara.
9 starters. So yeah.
You guys do a flex?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers?
Yeah.
Two wide receivers, a flex, and then a tight end.
Tight end? All right.
We also got like 30
2
point
running
kickers
backs.
too.
I had a kicker get 30 points this year.
Did you too?
I always draft my
Did
kicker
you
in
have
like the second round or
kicker
third
get a lot of
round.
points this year too?
I don't think so. No.
Eric had the worst kickers this year.
Did he?
I picked up kickers at the wrong times all year long, and it cost me a couple wins too. I think.
I always pick them up in like the second or third round.
No,
before everybody
I
else
always
gets
pick them up in free agency.
Kickers
get-
are literally a dime a dozen.
Nope.
Dude.
Crapshoot.
Nope.
I don't
you
even think I
get,
drafted.
dude,
fucking
I would
kicker this
draft.
year.
I would draft Zerline,
Oh, here we fucking
Gostowski.
go.
I don't take defenses or fucking kickers.
I don't take-
dude. I always
dude.
swap
Hey,
those
you're
around.
in.
All depends
Nope.
on who's playing that.
You
week.
draft those higher. I'm telling you, I was
I
number
love
one
this.
out of my league 4 out of 5 years.
Me and
Great.
Mike are loving this.
Hey, he's in.
4 out of 5
Fucking
years.
champions
I
again
won.
this year, Mike.
Why don't
Write
you
it
just
down.
hand me and Josh the trophy again this year?
You guys
No-
make fun of me
no
for my
tandems.
picks.
No, 3 years in a row we got to be
Yeah.
tandem.
They
No
always-
no tandem.
They
You're
always
the
think
one.
I make the
I
worst
got it on
picks too,
tape.
but I made it in the
I got the
playoffs and I
tape.
won 2 years.
Yep.
I got the tape somewhere. No tandems out of this guy's mouth.
Do you
No
guys?
tandem.
No
That was,
tandems.
that was before Josh was in the league.
Yeah, that was before.
Josh came in the league.
The rules change.
Rules changed.
The rules
Sure?
change a little.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that was, I think that was 2014.
No, that was way before Josh. Was in
Nah,
the
that
league.
was like
That
27.
was the one with Aaron when
Yeah.
we had the big
Yep.
helmet.
You could even watch the draft over again. I guarantee Josh's name was not in there.
That's right.
And I said him, Guido and Kiki, tandems. You
Yep.
said no tandems.
No tandem.
No, we meant it just for girlfriends.
And then when Guido didn't get inside the top 5, man, that was what set everything off, man. Guido lost his shit. Lost his shit.
John wasn't around for this, so he
How,
doesn't
how do
know.
you guys feel about collusion?
Collusion?
Collusion in what?
Like for trades?
Oh no, we
Like if
Hey,
a guy, if
we
a
have
guy's
we
team
have-
is
no, we
knows
have a
he's not
veto
going to get in the
system.
playoffs.
No, they're
Oh,
not,
come
you're not dumping teams.
No,
Yeah.
I love dumping teams.
No, we got a veto system where
Yeah, the league can vote.
if half the league votes that the trade is not fair, then it
Is that
Yeah,
every
I mean-
trade?
Yeah.
yes.
So what's to stop me and Foot from fucking working out something from the beginning? Like, all right, well, you fucking take it this
Yeah,
time.
and then
No, that's different.
then me, Josh,
that's-
and Foot have
that's
to
why we
split the
have that
prize.
in place.
No, I'll do it with like if a team is tanking and they got
So
Peyton
here's
Manning.
what you'd actually love. Hold on, you love Jason's league that I'm in because that's exactly what they do.
That's
Yeah.
a garbage league.
They have you can trade for draft picks for the next year,
That's garbage.
and
What?
you could so like if you want to tank, like if you want to
Yeah.
like have a shitty team, you can trade some of your guys away for draft picks for next year.
How do you,
got a
how do you,
bathroom up here?
Dumbest thing
What?
I ever heard
You got a
of.
bathroom up here?
yeah.
Yeah, you
I
know
gotta
where
go
it's
piss.
at.
How do you guarantee draft
Hey,
picks for
take
the
the
next
camera
season,
in there.
Well, you have to you say you're gonna. I did it. Like we don't do it. We're not gonna do it this year. But like my thinking was, if the person paid half of the entry fee for the following year, they could trade a draft pick for next year.
Dumbest thing I ever heard of.
But like, how do you guys draft? Do you use a snake draft?
Yeah, snake
Snake draft. So you just
Isn't
like,
it random though?
No, we pick out of the hat for the first
listen,
one, and
hold
then
on. we
everything
pick
else
out
is
of a
snake.
hat. They do it as in how you finish for the year. So not only
Even
are
worse.
you not
I
only
didn't even know that was an option.
so not only it's not in our league.
No, like in general.
Yeah. So like you can set your league however you want. So like
That's kind of cool.
They set it so you can tank. You can set up for the next year and be shitty this year, and you would get one of the top picks in the next draft. You know?
I mean, that's the kind of thing that would only work if you had
It's like a dynasty league.
yeah. You got to have
Yeah.
guys who've been doing it for
Yeah.
a while, not guys who come in and out of the league.
Right.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I do it because it's different. And actually,
Yeah, that's
what's-
kinda cool.
What's cool about that is I picked up Baker Mayfield in that league 3 or 4 weeks before the season ended as a free agent. Now he's one of my keepers because we get 2 keepers and we can keep him as long as we want to for as many seasons as you want. And I'm only gonna have to give up my last round pick to keep him this year. Now that'll change moving forward. Like in 2020, I'll have to give up what his value or his average draft position is at that time.
Yeah.
But at least for this year, because I just picked them up off free agents, I only lose my last pick, which is I think 17th round. They have 17 rounds in that league.
It forces you to be more involved.
Right.
Yeah. So I can see
And
that.
the other part thing for me in that thing too is my first pick was Kareem Hunt in that league. So 8th overall. So if I wanted to keep Kareem Hunt, I'd have to give up my first round pick. So most guys are going to give up their one or the top 2 picks in that league. So it's like I have to figure out if I want to, take the chance on giving up Kareem Hunt, at least not keeping him and losing my first round pick. Because you know what I mean? Like you don't know how long he's going to be on the board.
Yeah.
So it's tough because he's suspended for the 8 games. That's 3/4 of your fantasy season basically.
I feel like he's a safe third rounder.
That's
but
why I was thinking. Yeah,
some
somebody-
asshole is going to
Well,
pick him up.
And here's the thing, because you got guys that are going to have multiple first round picks now. So you're probably right. It sucks.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, then I got to give up my first round pick to keep him. And
But like even in a regular league.
yeah, well, no, in a regular league, it'd be interesting to see.
Well,
where he
the
goes.
the playoffs start
yeah.
halfway through. So if you're not even
But how many
pulling-
carries is he even going to get? Too?
Yeah.
That's the thing too. It's like
So if he's not poised for, if you're not like ready for the playoffs, it's like you fucked yourself, you know.
Exactly. So it's a tough spot. Like I might just end up keeping Keenan Allen in the second round, so we'll see. Because he was my second round pick. But PPR, Keenan Allen's stud.
I don't do PPR.
Well, yeah, my league's not PPR.
Okay.
The other league I'm in is. But
So you know what I was thinking about today?
What?
I was watching the games, just the basketball games.
Mhm.
One of my pet peeves is I'm watching, like, late in the game, people sit in front row, Snapchatting the whole game. You're sitting front row. Just watch the fucking game. Like, like, do you guys got any pet peeves? Like
Yeah.
that just drive you nuts? Like, that drove me nuts just watching. I'm like, these guys pay all that money to sit and experience. You got the best seat in the house.
And watch.
I want floor seats. Add that to my list of things.
Floor seats?
Yeah.
And there's Snapchat and everything. I'm like, you could seriously watch the game, save it on your DVR or whatever, and you could just watch it back.
Yep.
And like, how often are you going back watching those fucking videos anyway? Like,
Yeah,
all those
exactly.
people
Once
at,
a year.
Like, concerts
Once a
and
year.
shit, dude.
That's just the take your dick out and show you, hey, look where I was sitting, where you missed the whole game.
It's fine. Take a picture or two or one video
Exactly.
and then call it a
Yeah,
day.
before the game even starts, so you
Or
can see,
whatever,
I'm sitting here or whatever, you know. But these guys
Yeah.
were doing it like prime time game, where I'm like, this is where you want to pay attention to the fucking game, not
Right.
be
Now
filming
watch it through your phone or film
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I hate it when people do that at concerts.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
They'll
yeah,
be
concerts
live
are big
streaming
too,
on
yeah.
Facebook, holding it up like,
Yeah.
dude,
Just
put
fucking
that
watch
shit
the concert,
down.
dude.
Just
enjoy the concert.
just enjoy the shit, yeah.
The fuck you even go for?
Right.
I mean, I'll admit when I was a kid, I was that guy.
Right, like,
Like
Yeah,
I
but
used
you
to
didn't know any better.
when I had a actual digital camera.
yeah.
I would record 4th of July fireworks, holding it up. Like an asshole.
Oh my god.
That's what it would be like 25 minutes
That WC right there.
Just
with the hair.
Yeah, with the hair.
With
just
the
something
hair.
you're never gonna go back and watch, and you're
Oh,
like,
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, oh man, this is gonna look so
Concord's fireworks.
Yeah.
You know.
And like you get the fucking like video afterwards, like wow, that sounds like I recorded this in a tin can. And shit.
Yeah.
cool.
it's
Can't
literally-
see. You
It's
know?
something you literally delete like a week later, and you're like, oh shit.
I won't even take fucking pictures anymore, dude. I just watch the fucking concert. And it's,
yeah, just enjoy yourself.
I usually do a before, like of the stage,
Yeah.
and then I'll take one picture.
See, that's cool. Like if you're checking like the equipment out and
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
I get that. But
Or
yeah,
maybe something like
during the show,
or
like,
if something during the show is like really sweet going on, like maybe like some like pyrotechnics or like
Yeah.
some like special thing comes out. Yeah, get a picture of that. But
But like
otherwise-
that one asshole recording the 5-minute ballad. Dude, go fuck yourself. I love when people come by and they'll fucking swap them out of their hands.
Yeah.
Or they'll be crowd surfing and I'll knock them over and get all pissed.
They deserve it.
You should have been doing that dumbass shit to begin with.
Dude, speaking of pet peeves, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say pet peeves. Anything else?
One thing, it's a driving thing for me. There's a lot of driving pet peeves. But I think we mentioned this before. Okay, you get somebody, you're in like a, let's just say I don't know, a 4-lane road, and you're going whichever way. You come up to a light, and you are the only car coming up to that light, and you're in the right lane, and you're going straight.
Yep.
And then and then I'm coming behind you, and I got to turn right, and I got to sit there for an extra 30 seconds, and I don't like it.
I don't blame it.
I don't like it.
You know what
It's
mine
like,
is?
Fucking
I'll-
get in the other lane.
I'll
asshole.
be that guy, but here's how I'll do it. Like if I see a row of like 6 cars and it's empty, I will be that guy to pull up, but I'll pull up past the line so I can let people go by me.
if you can.
Yeah.
I'm talking like the one that really gets me. I'll like go on.
But the people who stop before,
Well, either it doesn't
Asshole.
matter. I mean,
Yeah,
because
and I can't go
because
through?
a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of
Yeah.
times you can't. Like the one that's go from 6 when you get off at 6:15 off 90, and then you go down to Menor Avenue. You make that right. There's nowhere to go. Like there's no space to maneuver. So like when I go to Mike's,
Yeah, you're just stuck.
I'm stuck, and it just pisses me off. It's like, and you're coming up to that light, and there's nobody next to you, and you know
Yeah.
you're going straight.
there's right when you, I don't know how you guys come here, but when you go out of Prouty to go to 84 here, there's like this weird kind of setup where it's like a curve, like a 90-degree curve, and then it meets at like a 3-way right in the middle of the curve. But there's a street right before there, and that's where they have like the line, but the light is at the main street in the middle where it comes
People
in,
stop.
intersects. Yeah, so people stop first at that first line. It's like, no, dude, scoot up so I can turn right.
Yeah.
Because you can make a right on red.
Yeah.
But it's like just because there's that little like side road that people live off of, they go, oh, this is where I got to stop. And I'm sitting here waiting through a whole fucking light. It's like, dude, creep forward 100 feet and you can make a right. You got your turn signal on too. They're waiting for the light to turn green. It pisses
I'll
me the
put my
fuck
turn
off.
signal on too, just to make sure they know.
Oh my God.
You know, mine is like when you're making a right and there's somebody in the fucking left lane going straight, you pull up so you can see past them to go, and they fucking pull up right next to you. They're doing it again, and like you pull up a little bit more, they fucking do it. You're like, what the fuck, asshole?
You're trying to see past them?
Yeah, and like you have to look through their fucking car now,
Yeah,
and they're
you're
like,
squinting.
why are you looking at me? Like, motherfucker, because you should have went back fucking 30 feet.
That's what I miss about not having a truck.
Yeah.
I can just see over everybody. Now it's like I'm like looking up like, dude, I can't see shit in this thing.
Volkswagen.
When are you getting the truck back, John?
As soon as it goes down to blue book value,
Yeah?
that's when I'll sell it.
You're gonna get
I don't want to take a loss on it.
You should get a F-150 Raptor.
Oh, hey guys, you know I didn't even know if you heard about this. Our buddy Guido got a new car,
You got a truck?
You didn't get
Jeep, a Jeep like
I thought he had
Grand
that Jeep.
Cherokee?
He already had a Jeep.
no, like a new Jeep, like a better economy Jeep.
I know, I
Did he
saw
get
Did
it.
he get the
Compass or something?
commuter?
No. It was like it does good on gas. It's more of a dad car.
Yeah, it's white now, right?
I don't think it's white.
Was it the Grand Cherokee?
No, it's not a Cherokee, not Grand.
It's a sport one.
That's not grand.
The Renegade?
Maybe it's a Renegade.
Oh, that thing's
Compass?
gay.
It's a dad car.
Oh, yeah, that one's gay. The Compass is gay, too.
It might be a Compass. I don't know.
I think it's the Compass Sport he got.
Dude, the only two Jeeps you can have are the Wrangler or the
Commander.
Oh, I got checked
or
out.
the
I
no,
thought
the
it
Grand
looked fine.
Cherokee.
I like the Grand Cherokee.
That thing is nice.
Yeah.
You can
But
get
yeah.
those big motors in it. It's all
He
leather.
said he was losing gas.
Well, yeah, it's a
Gas, where the
fucking
fuck does he
Jeep.
go?
He had a hole in his gas tank.
Dude, you're only going to get about 15 miles a gallon, I think.
Yeah.
That's
You need
standard
to get
for
it
that?
back on the podcast
yeah.
so you can explain this.
Dude, and then half the time people put big ass tires on it, so you luckily get double digits.
Yeah.
Just guzzles gas.
I mean, it's common knowledge that those things don't get good gas mileage.
Yep.
Oh,
But I asked him, I was like, hey, you going to park this one like an asshole?
Yeah. Does this one come with the lessons to park? Shit, my truck was twice as big as his car. I parked like a normal person.
He parked on the grass.
Fucking gay.
Right wheels up on the grass.
Well, it wouldn't fit. It would be too far in the street.
Oh, you don't buy the fucking sport edition and not drive it like it.
Hey, it was a touring edition,
I
Dick.
probably did the same thing, though. I ain't even gonna lie. If I had a Jeep like that, I probably would have parked on the fucking
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, why not?
You wouldn't.
Remember that one time
Because you're not that guy.
we drove up on that snow mound at
Yeah.
the gym?
Yeah.
In my truck?
There's a huge
I
snow
saw
mound.
a video or a post about that recently, by the way. Like, it might have been a couple months ago.
Of my car?
Of when you did that.
Would it come up in like your memories or something?
Yeah.
That was a fun
And actually,
time,
maybe
man.
it wasn't even you. It might have been you, or it might have been somebody we were making fun of that actually.
There was two people
that.
did that. John did that, and then somebody else had like a white Jeep that he
It might have been
pulled up
them.
on there.
I don't know if it was you or them, but I have a picture that I took of that.
And he was literally like slanted on the
It was
fucking
cool.
thing. Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Man, those were the days.
Yeah, man, that was fun, but you don't have that anymore. So
Yeah, maybe I'll get a Ram. I've been looking at Rams.
Rams are nice.
If I got a truck, it'd be around.
I hate the new Chevys. Ugly as
I
shit.
don't want to buy a Chevy after they laid off all their employees like that.
Hey, they finally got their first win, though, at Talladega today.
Yeah.
That was
Foot's,
crazy, yeah.
Favorite race.
Yeah.
I was going to buy tickets for it.
Hey, fall race.
We could have went.
They race in the fall.
Where's
That was-
Talladega?
Alabama. My dumbass thought it was in Florida. So I looked it
You
up.
wish
and
it was in Florida. What the hell is there
As
to
of
do in
when?
Alabama?
As of now?
I learned this on Thursday when I was looking up tickets. And I go, oh, Talladega, it's in Florida. What is that, like 12-hour drive? And I go, Alabama, oh, even closer.
12 hours.
That's still a 12-hour drive.
Is it in the lower part of Alabama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Dude,
okay.
I'm disappointed. You're a NASCAR guy,
Yeah.
and you didn't know Talladega was
Never
in
knew.
Alabama.
Yep. I fucked that one up.
That's terrible.
It's a nice track, though.
It is nice. I do want it. That's Bristol and there.
Bristol and Talladega.
Yeah.
That's a nice track, man. We got to go to.
Hey, I mean, okay, the night race is coming up.
I'm down. if you
I mean, in
want.
August, but it's coming up.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Just to
Alright.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Bristol. Where the hell is that?
Tennessee.
Oh, I thought it was.
It's also in Connecticut.
Yeah,
It's
Connecticut.
also. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But this Bristol
This
is in
Bristol's
Tennessee.
in Tennessee.
That's not far of a drive.
No, it's
Nah,
like 5 hours.
I was gonna say it's more like 8 hours.
Okay, 8 hours.
5 to 8
I would
hours.
guess.
Hey,
I
the
don't know.
longest
I mean,
part
if
is
Eric's
driving
driving.
through Ohio.
Oh, dude, Ohio's the fucking worst drive ever.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the worst part where
Yeah.
you gotta go through the whole fucking
I
state.
used to hate when I would drive up to Boston, go through New York State, dude. That is
Dude,
the
driving
fucking-
through New York is the worst too.
It is so terrible going through. It's so boring,
Yeah.
dude.
When I came back from Foxborough, it's like, dude, I'm still in fucking New
I-
York.
dude.
And that's like Pennsylvania, Ohio. Oh, okay.
You're like, you think you're making time, but the rest of the fucking
Yeah.
10 hours is fucking.
It's all
going through
fucking
New York.
countryside and fucking
I tell you what,
cornfields.
I liked going through Connecticut on the way back down, going to Philly. That was actually pretty cool looking.
I like driving through like when we go down south, instead of going through like PA, we'll go through West Virginia, so you hit the mountains and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
can see something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like you're just driving through Virginia. It's like, fuck, it's just hills. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving through DC, that's a fucking
That
nightmare.
was a nightmare.
I
Oh
wanted
my
to go
God.
to DC. I never been
It's
to
so
DC.
bad to the point where your GPS doesn't even know where it's going.
Yeah.
Because they have roads on top of roads there.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it
like
gets
the double layer
confused.
roads, upper and lower.
Mhm. All the overpasses.
Yeah.
So it'll start going right because it thinks you're on a different road.
Yep.
Right.
Terrible.
That and driving to Chicago was kind of boring too, because like you get to see nothing.
I mean, it's you just straight through Indiana. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
so-
nothing to see.
Yeah.
They got the Pacers.
They
and
do.
corn.
Pastries and corn.
That's all Indiana is.
Colts.
I might have to go to Chicago and get pizza again.
Bought my first condoms in Indiana.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Were they on sale or something?
No, I was at a gas station. I didn't know what the machine was.
Oh,
This is some
What, you
funny
thought they were
looking bubble
balloons?
gum.
I didn't know what it was, so
Nice
I
balloons?
unrolled it. I peed in it, tied it off like a balloon, and I just threw it on the floor. It was like a water
Dude,
balloon.
you should have did
I
like
didn't know what I
Coneheads,
was-
man.
I
Instead
didn't know
of
what the
chewing
fuck
it,
it was.
fucking blowing a bubble with it.
Dude, I was like
You
12.
ever see that?
That's funny.
you read the instructions and insert on penis. You're like, all right, there we go.
I don't think there's instructions on condoms.
They're on the box, aren't they?
Yeah, but this was like a single.
Oh.
I just had a pocket full of change. I thought it was like a candy machine. I was like, sweet.
Candy
Let me get me
machine in the
some
bathroom.
Smarties. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
This
it
is
was
great. They
it
go
was
to-
strawberry flavored, so I was sniffing it for a
Yeah,
good minute.
yeah. That's like those edible underwears, man.
Yeah.
You got to buy 2 pairs just so you could eat one in the car and then give one to the lady when you get back.
Penis
I
gobblers.
would, the cock gobblers. I would not use edible underwear. That's just sounds
Wait,
like
use or eat?
if I was just buying it to eat it, I would eat it.
All right, but
I
you,
wouldn't-
you wouldn't want
I wouldn't
a girl
eat it
to
after
use
it was on somebody. No, that's gross.
How long is it actually going to be on her, though?
Yeah, but still, it's gross.
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat it off of her.
Oh, come on. You've done a
No,
lot
that's-
grosser things than that.
That's very true.
That's not true.
I think we all have, to be honest.
True.
Hey, you don't got to lie to us, man.
It's like I don't like mixing food
Hey.
with other things.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
Hello.
yeah.
Got
Oh,
disconnected here.
is that the
Hold on,
sign that we're
John.
talking about something too much?
What? No.
that was a sign that he doesn't like edible underwear.
Was that the government?
Yeah, we got.
Okay, I don't know what's your problem with edible underwear. I think you know.
Nah, it's gross because it's on your.
I've never
private
tried
parts.
it.
You ever? Do you eat food at a strip club?
They
Buffets,
have
man.
the best
yeah,
buffets.
buffets.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Buffet's the way to go.
You sick fucks.
They got macaroni salad.
Listen, you line your pockets with baggies and you're leaving that strip club with a bunch of hot wings in your pocket? Oh my God, there's
Dude.
nothing better.
I went to the lunch buffet at a strip club before because it was right next to a job site. It was great. I walk in, shot, beer, lunch buffet.
Yep.
Fucking in and out in an hour. Great times.
It was
not-
a
I mean,
fish
it's not
fry, wasn't
bad.
This place I used to work.
That never
at,
happened, but I did eat chicken wings at a strip club
it?
before.
No, you
Stay at
should.
a Holiday Inn, too?
This place
Went
I used
home.
to work at. My coworker's dad worked at the strip club across the street, and he would bring in the leftovers from the breakfast buffet.
Oh,
He'd be like, "Hey, you want some?" Dude, I don't want any part of that shit. Not only is it at a very low quality strip club, but it was leftovers on top of
they
that.
call
I was
that
like,
legs and eggs.
It was legs and eggs. How'd you know what I was talking about?
Ah, come on.
Ah.
Can't put one
Mike-
past me.
Mike's got one of those VIP
Oh,
cards.
no.
It has to be laminated.
You know
so
it
doesn't
is.
get
Like, it's
soggy.
got his picture on it.
We've
everything.
all lived life before.
I
Come
didn't
on.
want to. I didn't want to name drop, but yeah, it is legs and
Come on,
eggs.
you know it's legs and eggs. Come on. We all been...
Dude, I was eating
He brought over like
chicken
a
wings at
casserole.
Secrets before. That was good fucking wings. Dude.
Good wings there.
I got like fucking like 24 wings, dude, like different flavors, and they were fucking good as fuck. And you know what's funny is like a couple weeks later, I would drive by there all the time because it was the way I'd go home.
Yeah.
and it said best wings in town. I was like,
You're
well,
like,
you're
oh,
not
yeah.
fucking
Well,
lying.
well, that's where the problem comes when the strip club has really good food, and you're like, I kind of want the food, you know.
I wasn't even there looking at the fucking girls. I was actually legit eating chicken.
Hey, you're just sitting here like munching on the wings. You got sauce all over your hands. Back to the sauce thing from a couple podcasts ago.
I'll have a to-go order, please.
They handed me the menu. I was like, oh, they got all kinds of good shit on this fucking thing.
It's a $10 cover charge, sir. Oh, here you go.
Dude, these are the best fucking wings, dude.
Yeah.
I would go back there just for the fucking wings. I don't even need to go there and look at the girls, man.
God damn it! Would you quit calling ahead for the wings?
You know what's fucked up is I would place an order for those wings and pick them up.
You nuts.
Yes, I would, dude. Those wings were
You
damn
would or
good.
you did?
No, I would.
Okay.
What if they put the sauce on the pole and then like the girls were sliding?
Oh,
the
man.
sauce? You could lick their fingers.
The slopsicle
This one
course.
time I was at a strip club,
Hello.
dude. I was with my cousin at the strip club, dude, and we were like,
Oh
kinda
yeah,
like the only ones
was
in
she
there.
dancing that night?
Yeah. It was great. She was like, "Can you hand me a towel?" I was like, "No."
Slopsicle course.
I like that. I never heard
That's
that.
good.
You know the word I just learned? Hum job.
Hum job.
Hum job.
Doesn't that? I'd start using that. It's like, dude, this girl gave me a hum job the other day.
It's almost as good as a ZJ.
Yeah.
What's a ZJ?
If you have
you
to
don't,
ask.
can't
I wanna
afford it.
know.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it. So
Wow.
you don't know what a ZJ is?
No.
Ah, yeah. That's lighten up a little bit and getting a blowjob.
Where's
Yeah.
the?
What's the Z for?
Yeah, what's the Z
I don't know
for?
what the Z stands for,
Yeah.
but
Just
It
rhymes
sounds
pretty
cool.
good.
I feel like you guys just made this up.
yeah, we like to make a lot of stuff up. So
I didn't eat the chicken wings, dude.
Get the fuck out
Nah,
of
I
here.
did
You
eat
slam
chicken
those chicken
Dude, these
wings.
chicken wings are the best.
Then
I
you
actually-
slammed a stripper, too.
yeah,
Oh,
Ooh.
hey, you see those fucking girls in there? My God, they're ugly.
he left the cook a bigger tip than
Especially-
the girls dancing.
Hey,
I
literally.
didn't tip any of the fucking girls when I was there. I was legit there eating the wings and having a good time.
Especially in the daytime.
Right?
Day crews are not good.
Oh come
Oh,
on!
this one
Hey.
time,
It's the B squad.
Yeah.
It's the B squad.
I was at work one time, man, and this dude was like, "Hey, man, you want to go have a couple of drinks with me after work?" I'm like, "All right." He's like, "I know this place with really cheap beer." I'm like,
Cheap
Cool.
beer, you got me.
"Yeah." I'm like, "All right, I'll go have some fucking,
Hey. All right.
I'll go have some beers with you." And he's like, "Yeah, just follow me after work." I'm like, "All right." We get back to Secrets. This is where
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
again.
Secrets.
Yep.
Dude, he was like, we pull it. I'm looking around. I'm like, the fuck are we doing at a strip club? It's like 4 in the afternoon. We're gonna be these guys rolling into the strip club at 4. All right, you said it's cheap beer. And I told him, I was like, I wish you would have told me we were going here. I knew a faster way to get here.
Yeah.
So the girl's probably in there, probably like hands the size of Andre the Giant
I think there might have been like 2 girls working.
with an Adam's apple.
Oh.
And I was just like,
It's passable.
this is. I feel kind of creepy right
Yeah.
now. Like, can we just
Feel
like,
dirty.
yeah.
You don't want to look at. You don't want to put your arms down anywhere.
No, I was like, this is crazy. Like, why are we here at this? Why don't we just go to a regular fucking bar? I want to go to a strip club at 4 in the fucking afternoon, dude.
Yeah. Who wants to see naked girls at that time? You know.
I don't.
I'll watch whatever game's on TV behind them.
At 4 in the afternoon, good luck.
Dude, I wish I would have got the wings then, because it was freaking damn good wings.
Same bar?
Same bar,
There
dude.
you go.
I went with my old roommate that time when I got the wings there. He was like, you want to go out and fucking do some shit? I'm like, yeah, all right. We end up there. I'm like, I ain't feeling none of this fucking shit. I'm just going to get some wings because I'm really hungry and I like to eat when I'm drinking. So
Yeah.
All right.
I might stop and get some more of them wings to go.
Catch them to go.
Yeah, fuck yeah. They got a to-go menu and a pickup spot. What's that, John?
You do.
I don't know.
You,
Getting hungry.
Yeah.
Same.
That puts.
It's about that time.
Time,
We're
yeah.
past the hour
yeah,
mark,
we
so
just about an hour.
You know?
we're at an hour and 5 minutes. That's good.
Did you make an Instagram yet, Mike?
Nope.
Oh no, no.
This fucking guy.
Hey, it'll never
I
happen.
don't even know what Instagram is, to be honest, until yesterday. So
He thought you were speaking Spanish when you said that before.
Spanish?
Spanish cardio.
Cardeo.
Wait, so do I get to get rid of my Instagram if you're not going to
Ah,
keep
you're
yours?
the zapper.
Yeah, exactly.
what the hell's a zapper?
You guys don't watch Futurama?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you guys wouldn't get it then.
You know what? I didn't watch it enough to know what the Zapper is, to be honest.
Zap Brannigan. He was the Zapper.
Oh, no.
And like all my Xbox gamer tags was always like Brannigan's Law and shit like that.
Oh, really?
I remember Brandon.
So you're a huge fan of that, then?
Yeah, Zap
Now
Brannigan
it's
is
You
a
Must
fucking...
Be Ringo.
Yeah, you must be Gringo.
No, it's Ringo.
That was from Tombstone.
Yeah, Tombstone.
He's like, I'll be your Jingleberry.
Yeah.
Oh, Huckleberry.
Oh,
Huckleberry.
it's Jingleberry.
Jingleberry.
Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing the
Best
cards on
Christmas
the
movie
table.
ever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
No. They had a Turbo Man doll.
Turtle Man.
Alright, let's
All right,
wrap
though.
this fucking
Wrap it
shit
up.
Eric,
Last
you got
thing-
anything?
I was gonna say the last thing I want to say is where are we at with the gains though?
Why we just started this now?
Yeah,
just
we're breaking
wanted
out
to-
the
I
I
thought
tape
we were
measure.
wrapping it up.
I'm sitting about 210 right now.
210.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a solid
Are you
35 pounds.
Are you at breakfast, lunch, and dinner or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe all day long. Man.
This guy did 560 on the deadlift.
I thought he did higher than that. I thought he pulled 600 before.
No, that's his buddy that weighs 140 pounds.
Well, I did. I tried to do a max the other day. I was doing. I pulled 495 again, so I was happy with that. And then I did 405 in a 5x5,
Nice.
which I've never done before. Most I've ever been able to do was 3, so I was happy with that.
And the first time I deadlifted, I did 405.
It's fucking good.
That's not even a joke.
I believe it.
You coming to the gym tomorrow?
I might. No, I'm
The gym?
Nah, I'm on.
He's on nights.
I'm on. Yeah, noon to midnight. So
I'll be at the gym tomorrow.
I'll be there at 1 a.m. when no one's there.
Hey, I told you to text me.
If you want to show up, man,
I
I'll
ain't
be there.
showing up at 1 a.m., all right?
I go to that one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Early morning? Do you go to 2 days?
That would be technically it'd be considered a 2-a-day on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's how I used to do
Double,
it.
double Tuesday?
Tuesday,
Two
for
a-
Tuesday.
2-a-day
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That's what I used to call it. That's when I did all my my ab work. If I ever did cardio.
You remember the time I left you hanging?
Yeah, this fucking guy.
He left you hanging?
He left me hanging a lot of times.
We already told the story.
Yeah.
I know, I just like it.
Oh, I thought there was a new story.
No,
involved.
that's the same story that we told 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But anyway,
But
I'll
no,
be
yeah.
at the gym
So
tomorrow if you want to come see me.
I'll be there at 1 a.m.
he'll be in Parma. So
1 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah, I will be
Wow.
sometime.
Yep.
All
All the
right.
same. Twitter, Instagram,
Twitter,
Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook. It's all
I
the
already
same.
plugged our.
You plugged our.
I already plugged the email.
earlier.
Mike B's
So
gonna
if
make an
anybody has
Instagram
answers
soon.
to that question that we asked
Yeah, send
earlier,
something
send
in.
to our email about his
We
answer.
got a solid 30 listeners a podcast.
Hey.
We should be able to get at least one person
Hey,
in there.
3 people in this room listen to this podcast.
There you go.
Yep, it's true.
I watch
listen to
on
I've
YouTube.
never
I like
watched,
to use watching the YouTubes.
Never watched one
You should.
or listened to one.
You got to see the facial expressions.
I'm just surprised the majority of our listeners are female.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
How
a
the hell
good
do you know that?
I get stats on it. It's like
Oh,
a good
okay.
70%. It's weird.
No, that is kind of weird.
What kind of girls
Yeah.
are these?
I don't know.
Hey,
Hit
Mike
us
Mike
up.
B is plugging us all day long. I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's plugging something.
Give us
Probably
some
isn't the
viewer
podcast.
questions.
Yeah, get
Or-
us some more viewer questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike.
Oh yeah, no, I got plenty. If you guys.
Oh, and he's got plenty.
Yeah,
I guess
we
we got
get-
something to
we
look
get some
forward to
viewer
next
Yeah,
time.
questions.
And
next
nothing
week.
about-
Are we doing it next week?
Nothing about
do next
blowing
week.
dudes, please. Let's keep it.
I don't think we ever talked about blowing dudes.
Yeah,
you
we never
weirdo.
talked about
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah, you're the one who keeps bringing it
That
up.
was a viewer question someone brought up.
I'm
there.
getting worried about you. You want to
Yeah.
check the
Yeah.
tape. You want
Yeah.
to blow dudes.
Well, that viewer question was written in Eric's handwriting. So
That's so weird, dude. And it came from your fucking email. Too. What the fuck?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm
But,
serious,
circumstances.
shit. All right. that's
Circumstances.
Cool. I
But
still love you.
yeah, next week though.
Yeah, we'll do
Alright.
it next week.
You
Cool.
sure?
Yeah.
You got to check?
I'll check.
All right,
What
we'll
is
check
next
date.
week's
But,
date?
Ask him. Ask him.
We'll check after the cast.
You want to ask him? okay.
What? You hijacked the show. You want to give us an outro?
An outro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't give us an outro. You just hang out.
I sign off.
Sign off.
Yeah, he's
What
got
do
a
I sign off?
catchphrase, dude.
I don't pay attention to the catch.
Oh, see, you got to make up one right on the
fucking
spot
guy.
now.
Yep.
All right. Well, that'll do it for today, and we'll talk to you next week.
That was fucking good.